Oh, and we're back. Can you guys hear me now? You can? Please type again so I know that you can hear me. Someone? You hear me? Good. Okay, nice. I don't know what was this stupidity that stopped from sending my voice, but cool. We're back. Let's go. More questions. Let's continue. Let's go. I have been following my codes every day, but sometimes I find myself with a bit of time and I start doing the things that are not productive. Any recommendations for me to adopt a soldier mindset? Well, you just don't follow the challenge properly. Like if you find yourself with extra time, it means you didn't plan your week properly and you don't have a proper task list. Now, all of the problems that I see with people is because they don't follow the proper instructions. So go back to the challenge now for day 2 and forward, and you will be able to find the solution that you're seeking. Your problem is not that you have free time, your problem is you don't have enough things to do, which stems from the problem that you didn't bother to plan your week properly and gather your tasks properly. So that's your problem. Go and fix that. Okay, next. Hey G, I've been developing a hard-working mindset, not giving up, upgrading my character, and so on. Though some people I know waste their time on things like sports, movies, etc. So when people talk about the things, I have no idea what to say. Well, bro, you can always know some things about the thing that's going on with the world. Like I'm not saying you should spend time on sports or all of that, but do you really not know any movies that's coming out or music? Like you have no taste at all. In any case, if you find yourself hanging out with people you have zero in common with, it means you're in the wrong circle. So ask yourself, should you be friends with those people in the first place? Now, if you ask me, should you learn those things a little bit? I say no, because that's going to be a major waste of time, especially sports. People invest so much time in sports, watching football games, soccer matches. Like, this shit is boring, at least to me. And I don't enjoy speaking about things that I find boring. So most of my friends, none of them watch sports and none of them speak about the things that I like. What you could do is speak about the thing that you like and maybe get them to like it. I don't know, maybe you like to watch UFC matches, whatever. You can bring that to the class and have people enjoy it. But in any case, if you have nothing to do with the people that you hang out with, well, that's another problem. Maybe you should evaluate your circle. I think the main problem isn't that you hang out with people who have nothing in common with you, but more that you have nothing going on with your life that you can bring to the table. Because if I'm hanging out with people, even if they speak about sports or anything, very quickly they'd be speaking about things that I like because I know what to speak about. I'll just bring out things that I enjoy speaking that I know people would love to listen to. For example, women or making money, business, etc. Those are things that many people love to discuss, but most people are too much of a losers to bring it on. So if you can, that's good, and people would like it. Next, can you tell us about eye contact? How much eye contact is necessary while speaking and listening? Well, eye contact means you're paying attention when somebody's talking to you. So you want to hold eye contact, but you don't want it to be intense. Otherwise, it just becomes creepy. So you don't want to look directly to the eye. If you want to just look to the forehead or to the middle, between the eye where the unibrow is, and that's a good one. But yeah, all the eye contact when somebody speaks to you, you just speak to their eyes, show that you're listening, nod your head when you're talking about or making a point, shows that you're listening and you understand. Otherwise, you don't want people to speak to you and feel like they're speaking to the wall. You need to show some reaction. You need to show that they have your attention. And that's the same thing that you're looking for when you're making the conversation. So keep that in mind. Okay, next. How can I ultimately control my mind because I seem to sleep because I don't like it? Bro, you can never control your mind 100% of the time. You're human. You have to accept this reality. Your mind will think about things that you don't want to think about because that's what it is. You will find yourself wandering in thoughts, and that's okay. You just have to keep your focus whenever you can. Don't expect to have 100% of control all the time because then you'll just be disappointed and think that something is broken with you. Nothing is broken with you. You're just human. However, what you can do is keep yourself busy in things. And here's the thing, your mind will follow your body. If you make your body do something, then your mind will follow it. If you now force yourself to do something that's work related, your mind will constantly think about things that are related to work and what you're doing right now. So that's a good way to keep yourself focused at a task and your brain from not thinking about dumb shit. Right? I hope I have. I wish I could just wave my magic wand and all of you would be extremely disciplined and, have your mind 100% under control, but it doesn't work like that. However, the more you practice that and the more you practice discipline and the thing that we do in the challenge, the easier it will get. Now, I'm sure and if all of you made it to day 23rd, you already feel a massive difference. You already feel that you become much more disciplined and you're much more focused and your brain listens to you much more, and it's only going to improve with the time. Okay, somebody's asking about eye contact with people who have authority. It's the same thing. Now, if you're a soldier in the Marines, then you're probably not going to be making eye contact with your commanding officer, because it shows disrespect when you're a soldier. However, yeah, the workers in any other civilian area make eye contact. If you don't make eye contact, that says the opposite. It means you don't care about the person. You're not paying attention. He's not important enough, and it's disrespectful. So just give people the attention they deserve from you, and listen to them. It's quite simple. AG, I like wearing a bit finer clothes, like black shirts with a navy blazer. But when I come to school with this particular outfit the other day, some of the classmates laughed because of my clothes. Uh, you know, I'm all about dressing nicer than anybody else. I don't know if a blazer fits a school outfit. I'm sure you can dress nicer without a blazer. But in any case, let me tell you something. People are usually laughing and mocking others that don't fall in line with what they believe is the right thing. It's not necessarily bad for you. It is who they are. So if somebody is laughing at you because you're dressing nicer than them, like, so who's really the clown here, right? You're the one dressed better. You're the one getting the attention. You're the one who just feels like a G. If you really like going with blazer to school, just do it, bro, and just ignore them. At the end of the day, you look nicer than them. It's not like you're coming with I don't know, some clown wig or some shit. Like, you just dress nicer and you make them look like an idiot, and they don't like it. They don't want to look lesser than you, but they don't have the confidence to just dress up. So if you want to do that, continue to do that. Just simply ignore them. They will stop after a while. You can just answer in the back like, "Oh, are you afraid that I'm taking all the attention of the ladies or some shit?" They will let you go, because ultimately you're not doing anything bad. It's just you being a G. Okay. Should I get a job to raise money for business or get a seed investment for business? Listen, if you can get investment into your business, that's much easier. But if you need to finance it somehow, it's okay to have a job. Now, you're just 15. I had a job when I was 14. I think I had a job. Yeah, I had a job all the fucking time. School, job, or whatever, try things. Guys, I want you to understand there is no shame, absolutely no shame in having a job that pays the bills and brings you money and allowing you to invest in your business and ultimately in yourself. Don't feel like, oh, I'm getting a job, I'm a wage, I'm a slave. No, that's fine. There are phases in life that it's not only okay, but it's actually mandatory to have a job. It's better to have a job and have some money coming in than being a loser at home that brings no money, but tries to feel like some false sense of pride on the internet. I don't have a job, I'm not a wagey, I'm a free man. No, you just rely on your parents for money. You're a loser. So don't feel like a job is bad. It's never bad to have a job and money coming in. It's only bad if job is the only thing that's going on for you. All right, next. At school, we have an entrepreneurship project. I chose the skill that I'm good at. And my classmates think that I know nothing about social media ads because I don't have any social media app on my phone. Bro, this is stupid. Your classmates are clearly idiots. The only thing that proves that you're good at a skill or not is whether you're able to bring results. If you have social media apps, it means nothing. You just tell them, "Oh, I'm not a consumer. I'm a producer. I don't need to use social media to scroll on reels. I'm just using my computer to generate the ads or whatever, and bring the money. I'm not one of you suckers giving endless attentions to other losers on social media. It's so stupid. I'm trying to think about this. Like, it's a completely retarded take. It's like, oh, how can you be a doctor and you don't have, I don't know, uh, whatever, the insurance company's app on the phone? It's like, it's completely stupid. Just ignore the idiots. Like, show them how a G you are. You don't need to have the app. It means nothing. Hey, Ace, you task us with doing uncomfortable things, right? If that uncomfortable thing doesn't serve a long-term purpose, do you still recommend doing it just to practice? I think I need an example from what you mean. But yeah, in any case, there's nothing bad in having a hobby or things that isn't 100% aligned to work. For example, asking a girl out and going on with a date or meeting some ladies. Of course, it's not something that's very, you can say that's productive, right? Like, instead of going on a date, you could stay home and do some work thing. But there's more to life than just work. So don't feel bad when you allocate 1 2 hours a week to something that makes you feel good and bring some joy to your life and uncomfort, yeah. So that's okay. As you said, not to pursue goals that impress other people. That's getting a sexy car, learning about history, math, science count. My friend, if you like a sexy car because you like it for yourself, cool, get it. Enjoy the car. But don't buy a car because you think, oh, this is how I'm going to get girls. You're probably not going to use it to get girls. People massively overestimate how nice things are attracting women. They're not. I know friends think, oh, you get a Lambo, then you get all the bitches, or you buy a Rolex and all women are like going to swoon over you. That's not true, bro. I have a Rolex. The only people who notice that I have a Rolex are other men, and it's the same thing with cars. Whoever thinks is trying to impress somebody is only impressing other men. Same things with the guys who get jacked at the gym. Like, you're mostly going to get compliments from men. Oh, bro, looking good today, bro. Women are not going to pay attention to that. Now, I'm not saying that they won't like it when you have it. Sure, they will. But don't do things just for them. Because at the end of the day, they don't super care. Hey, can you please talk more about the rewards? I haven't ate fast food or any desserts after I began the challenge, but now I feel like eating getting an appetite for a shawarma or a piece of cake. I start to feel guilty. Well, as I said, rewards mean you're giving yourself something nice, a treat, for doing something good. For example, you made it to the gym 7 days a week. You stuck to your diet. You did all the work. Now you're in due for a reward, something that you can do to make yourself feel good. Then there's nothing bad in going to get a shawarma or a piece of cake, for example. And there's nothing bad in that. In fact, it's highly encouraged. So don't feel that you need to live like a monk or anything, or like a soldier for the long term. Because if you don't give yourself any reward and starting to enjoy the fruits of your labor, then your brain is just going to slowly make you feel like there's no purpose and no point in doing what you do. Like, oh, you're working so hard. For what exactly? And that's true. You work so hard because you want to enjoy the nice things in life. Sometimes that nice thing is a piece of cake. No problem with that. So don't feel guilty as long as it came as a reward for something good. Like, you stuck to workouts for 7 days a week and you kicked yourself off super hard at work. That's okay. Now, the thing that many people have to keep in mind when it comes to rewards is that it must be proportional to what you did, right? So a piece of cake is okay after a week of training hard or something. That's fine. It's proportional. But some people think, oh, so I didn't do anything bad this week. Everything was good. Let me reward myself with a new car or something. And then it goes out of proportion. It's the same thing when you have a girlfriend. Now, if she made you something nice, you're not going to buy her some jewelry, right? Everything is in proportions. You can even take your task and give them some grades, and then you do the same for rewards. Like, oh, I made task and its size, let's say it's A, like something small. I went to the gym today. What's the reward at level A? I don't know, maybe a piece of cake, or maybe something, like a candy, or maybe I can watch some 20 minutes TV show or something. Things that are small. So it must be proportional, and you want to increase it over time. What's next? I work in a tea bar where I'm surrounded by sugary sweets and drinks. Is there a method I can do to fortify my mind direction to prevent myself from consuming them? Bro, just don't eat them. Like, there's no trick that you can make yourself not want to eat sweets. Or what you can do is just keep your mind focusing on your goals, and you can say, oh, I will eat one of those sweets after I finished my all my workouts for the week. So this piece of cake is going to be extremely sweet by then. So it's okay to have them, just integrate them into your rewards and task system. So that's okay. Okay, next. I did something uncomfortable and started selling door to door. I booked my first appointment. I'm checking off tasks on my to-do list. I'm telling myself, and I'm feeling this rush of dopamine when I accomplish my tasks. I get closer to my goals day by day. Okay, at the end of the day, you're doing really well. So nice. What you did is you're harnessing dopamine into your work, so it becomes a positive reward, a positive feeling for things that are productive, which is the entire essence of this challenge. You want to feel good by doing things that are productive and are bringing you closer to your long-term goals, and not just because you exist or just listen to music or something. So that's very good. Well done, Cedric the Great. Excellent work. I started playing video games again. I played 30 minutes yesterday and I played 2 hours today. I'm scared I'm gonna get addicted. Can you give me some action steps how to fix that? Okay, you already deleted everything. Make sure delete